We want to talk about uh, the, the, the things, the famous people we've seen on the news lately, Alberto. Those people with artists who we used to follow, and now all those disgusting photos and videos that are going around, Alberto, and it's all just because we want to tell parents, don't sell your kids for money, or don't, and men, and don't abuse women under any circumstance. But the most, it's very sad to see how a lot of people who we used to follow, Alberto, just have been selling themselves for money, or parents even selling their kids. Look at all that stuff, and it's very sad.
Yes, and not because you are famous, you're not allowed, or no one is allowed to do those types of things. And we have to respect and build trust. And if your son or daughter tells you anything, believe them when they tell you that something is wrong with them, or they had something done to them. Go to your family member first before believing anyone else. And when somebody or your family members or your kids tell you these things, don't ignore what they tell you. Look into it before judging anybody.
And don't abuse power or position. Don't abuse just because you think that just because you have money, or parents, just because you may become rich, or you're gonna have money. Don't sell yourself for money, because even we were taught that moral comes first. The money can be made anywhere the right way, but not when it has to do with your moral and self-respect. And it goes back to what Mom has taught us, Alberto. It is important for us to
have values
and respect others in order to be respected, and have self-respect first, because those parents that sell their children, you're not respecting yourself. And listen to your children, or listen to an authority. Listen to a woman, or listen to a child, or listen to a man. Listen to anybody who tells you that they're being abused or anything. Don't take no for an answer. Investigate before taking sides.
And money is not to be used to be covering up. Just because you have a position, money is not to be used to be covering up. You're not supposed to pay somebody to cover yourself up. If you know you did something wrong, or if you know that something was wrong, say something.
Don't, don't, don't cover up. And remember, before you had money, you're just a person like anyone else. Money does not buy injustice. It can only buy you material, but you should not lose your values over money. And the sad thing is, Alberto, that a lot of children and a lot of people that we've known over the years, that we follow, different music artists and actors, have been involved in this or have involved their own children. Even famous actors have involved their own children and have sold their children for money or just to get up there, just because a certain someone that's been going around the news had a lot of connections. I don't even want to say power, connections in the music and the acting industry, and it is a shame that now all this is coming to light, and I hope that this is a wake-up call for parents not to sell themselves for money, or not anybody should sell themselves for money, Alberto.
And this is something that never should happen to anyone. If you know something, say something. Do not be afraid. Listen to your kids first before listening to anybody else.
And if your kids happen to be wrong and you have the evidence, teach them right from wrong. Even us who are in wheelchairs, Alberto, we were taught not to be disrespectful, and even though we need the help that we need and we have to live a little differently, we were taught right from wrong. We know right from wrong from when we were younger, Alberto, and Mom has taught us that our wheelchairs are not an excuse, that it is important for us to respect ourselves and respect others in order to be respected. And we want to do this video, Alberto, because you and I were talking that it is a shame to see that in the society that we live in today, Alberto, people think that we don't know right from wrong because we are in the situation that we're in.
Just because we are in the situation that we're in doesn't mean that we don't know right from wrong. So with this, we want to tell you, or tell everybody, to subscribe, continue to like our videos, and hit the bell for our notifications.
And let's be respectful, let's learn values, and let's learn from these mistakes and do better each time. We love you, and God bless.